So these are your cervical spine isometrics. The goal of the activity is to increase the strength of the neck muscles in ways that don't irritate. And when you get these muscles stronger, it actually improves your range of motion because you build more trust in your body. So general principles when we're doing these exercises is we want to sit nice and tall, like our strings pulling our head to our ceiling, and we want to be in a stacked position where we don't want to be down here, nice and tall, our chin comes back just a little bit. That's the starting position. But over time, as we get better with these activities, we want to work further and further into the ranges of motion. So let's talk about it. There's 4 ways you can really move your head: forward and back, side to side, and rotate side to side. So we'll start by going forward. This is called flexion, chin to chest. Hand goes on the forehead. I push my head into my hand and my hand into my head, and I build pressure. I'm staying stacked for now. And we do that for however long we discuss, but we want to see the neck muscles on the front side of your neck working quite hard. And you take a rest. And then as you feel more comfortable and build more confidence, you simply go lower. So say for example, bending forward feels uncomfortable. You find that end range of motion, you back just slightly off, you build pressure, do your isometrics for however long we discussed, and then maybe in subsequent sets you can go a little bit further, say down here for example. So that's going to be for cervical flexion. The next one's going to be neck extension, which is just going backwards. Hand goes behind the head. Same thing, you're just building pressure, starting in a stacked position. Take a break, go a little bit further back. Hand on the back of the head, so if you want to see me here, that's all I'm doing. I'm pushing my hand into my head into my hand. And we're just trying to go a little bit further back. So find that barrier of discomfort, go just shy of it, and work within your comfort zone. Cervical extension. Now for side bending, I'm going to place my hand on the side of my head. So my temple's here, I'm going to go just behind the temple, and I'm just going to push to the side. So I'm working my left muscles here, and I feel the neck muscles on this side of my neck starting to kick on. You start in a stacked position. You take a rest, see if you can go a little bit further. This principle is called contract and relax. So you contract for a while, then you relax, and you might be able to get a little bit further. The key here is to always meet yourself where you're at. We're not pushing into discomfort, but we're trying to get a lot of work being done. And so last but not least, we have rotation. So if we come from the side, this was for our side bends. For our rotation, our hand's going to go right at our temple, so a little bit further forward. And all I'm going to do is act as if I'm rotating to the left side. So the motion behind it is this. I stabilize, I rotate, I build pressure for however long we talked about, I relax, and then I try to go a little bit further if I can. Remember, range of motion needs to be pain-free. We want to work hard. One key thing to keep in mind with all of these things is when you release your pressure, build slowly, back off slowly, because if your neck is irritable and you just press off real quick, you might get a quick jolt to your neck. So these are going to be your cervical spine loading isometrics.